Hello everyone! How many fascinating discussions await you today? We even envy you in a kind way. Sit back and write in the comments below which club impressed you the most in today's transfer market and why. Of course, you are also to subscribe and join our football party. Now smash that thumbs up button because we are proceeding to start. Barcelona is having trouble with meeting Alex Moriba's demands. The player wants a significant salary increase. Milan defender Alessio Romagnoli is on the Barcelona shortlist to boost the center-back position. Diego Llorente has a coronavirus. Earlier on, Sergio Busquets was infected with COVID-19 too. The Barcelona authorities are planning to sell both Umtiti and Lenglet. Clement can be included in a swap deal with Laporte. Giroud is 5 goals away from Henry's record for the French national team. Olivier currently has 46 goals. Atletico is considering Fiorentina's Vlahovic as an alternative to Lautaro. Hamšík signed a contract with Trabzonspor with a salary of 1.5 million euros per year. 2 players of the Swedish national team, Dejan Kulusevski and Matthias Svanberg, have tested positive for COVID-19. It remains 5 days before the first match of the Euro. PSG will loan Donnarumma to Serie A. The Parisians don't want conflicts in the team. A number of Man City players are considering moving to other top clubs. The list includes Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, Gundogan, Mahrez, Bernardo Silva and Laporte. Man United will begin negotiations with Pogba on a new contract. The club is afraid of losing the midfielder for free. Up to 15 players may leave Roma. The club wants to save about 70 million euros in salaries. In an interview with Federalna Televizija, Miralem Pjanic did not rule out the likelihood of leaving Barcelona in July. Milan and Brescia have agreed on payments for the transfer of Sandro Tonali. It will be 10 million euros plus 5 million euros of possible bonuses. Laporta spoke to Piqué. Gerrard accepted the president's offer to cut the salary. Chelsea contacted Inter regarding Achraf Hakimi's transfer. Bayern Munich and PSG are monitoring the situation too. Chelsea and PSG are both offering 60 million euros for the player. IFAB has adjusted the offside rule. The shoulder is counted for offside. The arm below the armpit is not. Foden revealed his Euro 1996 Paul Gascoigne-style haircut. Real Madrid hopes that Varane will stay with the club. His decision could affect the future of Ramos. Chelsea may sell Hakim Ziyech due to his strained relationship with Tuchel. Milan is interested in an attacking midfielder. Real Madrid asks Atletico for permission to host a bunch of home matches at Wanda Metropolitano at the start of the season. Then the Galacticos will return to Santiago Bernabeu. Zidane won't head the top club this summer, as he is waiting for an invitation to work with the French national team. After the disruption of Wijnaldum's transfer, Barca will try to sign any of the 3: Fabian Ruiz, Mikel Merino or Ryan Gravenberch. Barcelona decided to abandon Donnarumma's transfer so as not to create tension between him and Ter Stegen. Milan and Real have agreed on a new loan for Brahim Diaz. The agreement will include the option to buy out the contract in a year. Bayern Munich has renewed its interest in Chelsea winger Callum Hudson-Odoi. Van de Beek will miss Euro due to injury. Frank de Boer will not call for a substitution. Modric was named the best footballer of the year in Croatia for the 9th time in a row. Sergio Ramos agrees to extend the contract for another season, but Florentino Perez no longer sees a place for the captain in the team. Juventus has agreed on a contract with Locatelli. Sassuolo wants 40 million euros for the midfielder. Milan has entered the negotiations with Barcelona regarding the transfer of Junior Firpo. The Rossoneri want to sign a defender. Atletico and Man City may swap players. The Madrid club offered the citizens their midfielder Saúl Ñíguez in exchange for Bernardo Silva, according to the Times. The latest results of yesterday's matches are in front of you. And now, it's time for us to dive into the main news of the release. One of the main news of the day is Karim Benzema's injury in a friendly game against Bulgaria. The striker even burst into tears after leaving the pitch. Although, according to the latest information, the player just got a bruise. Thank God, we didn't want to lose such a top performer right before the Euro. As for the match, the French easily dealt with Bulgaria 3-0. A gorgeous goal was brought with the efforts of Griezmann, while another brace was delivered by Giroud. You've been waiting for this news for a while. The supercomputer has predicted the upcoming Euro semifinals and final. On July 11th, the teams of France and Belgium are to meet in the decisive duel, and in this battle the French must take the upper hand. The teams of Spain and Germany will slip away their chance in one step before the final. Friends, what scenario would you love to see in the upcoming Euro? PSG striker Kylian Mbappe is unlikely to be joining Real this summer. The Merengues got used to the fact that the Frenchman would not be able to appear on the club during this transfer window, reports US. Most of all, Real was influenced by the recent statements by the president of Paris, Nasser Al-Khelaifi, who said that Mbappe won't leave PSG. Real plans to return to the agreements in the next transfer periods. The club hopes the 22-year-old will not renew his contract, which expires in 2022. The future of PSG striker Kylian Mbappe remains uncertain. The footballer, whose current contract with the French club expires in the summer of 2022, has not yet decided whether he will sign an updated one with PSG. The striker will make the final decision after Euro 2020, where he will perform for the French national team. If Mbappe stays with PSG, he will demand from the management to strengthen the composition of the team, as he wants to fight for the victories in all tournaments, including the Champions League. Will the transfer of Cristiano encourage you, Kylian? Barcelona is interested in Riyad Mahrez and İlkay Gündoğan, who are playing for Manchester City. Mahrez's agents offered Barcelona to sign their client since the player could leave Man City due to Pep Guardiola's desire to acquire Harry Kane and Jack Grealish. Gündoğan's agent also contacted Barca to discuss the option of possible cooperation. Representatives of the Catalan club already held meetings with the agents of these players, according to El Chiringuito TV journalist José Alvarez. Once again, a new battle is raging on the transfer market between Barcelona and PSG. The main focus of the clubs is Ousmane Dembélé. Barca will meet with the player's representatives in a short time and will try to sign an updated contract with the winger. If the player rejects it, he has offers from Juventus and PSG. We wonder if the Parisians will be able to steal another footballer from Barca. The Catalans in turn will aim at Sterling in case Dembélé decides to leave the club. Breaking news from the Telegraph. Erling Haaland has dramatically changed his preferences for the new club. If earlier there were discussions about transfer to Real Madrid or Barca, then now the Norwegian is stunned by Chelsea's project. The London club believes that in order to establish their dominance in European football, they need that exact Norwegian. Abramovich intends to buy Erling this summer, as in the next one, a big fight will unfold for him over a clause of 75 million euros. According to us, Borussia also understands that Haaland can bring money only this summer, and therefore Dortmund will agree to an offer of 130 million pounds. Chelsea has already started negotiations with Borussia and is ready to meet the financial requirements of the German club. We are waiting for a real shocker of a done deal. Friends, we invite you to follow our Inside Football project, where you can rate how good or bad Xavi Simons' shape was in the past season. Click and enjoy watching. It was Football News. We love football as much as you do. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.